Hello guys. I'm making this video because I wanted to show you how I made my chia chocolate pudding. But the only difference is that this time around, I'm going to try and put the chia in my almond milk instead of grinding my chia first in a nut grinder to see if I can skip grinding it in the nut grinder, and just when it expands, I can just put everything in the blender and see how well it'll blend. This measures 2 tablespoons. I'm gonna try and do 6 tablespoons. So all I'm gonna do is mix it all up and let it sit here for about 20 minutes or so until the chia kind of swells and is smooth, and then we'll assemble it. I forgot to mention that you need to also put your dates in water so they can get softened, and it's better for the blender to blend them well. I don't really measure anything. It's kind of what feels right to me is what I do. What I do with the dates is I start off with warm or hot water to give it a head start, since about this much water. All right guys, so let's get started. I want you to see what the dates look like. That's what you're looking for. And look at the chia seeds. Look at that. It's like a gelatin consistency. See that? So I'm hoping when I blend it, it's going to become very smooth. Because remember, I told you when I made this the other day, I put the chia seeds in my nut grinder and grinded it up really good, but I wanted to see how it's gonna work doing it this way. I have here my chocolate from Trader Joe's, and I have here some collagen, vanilla, a little bit of cinnamon, and a little bit of salt. Okay, now I'm going to add the whole chia and almond milk mixture into the blender. Whoops, and you see how it got stuck there? Got to remove that. I'm going to add to it a little bit of cinnamon. I'm not measuring anything, like I said. It's just what feels right to me. A little bit of salt. Not cinnamon, but vanilla. Oops. It's chocolate collagen. We get this from Thrive, and it's delicious. I love this. Let's see, I need to add a little bit more. Remember, I added 6 tablespoons of the chia. So now I'm gonna add the chocolate powder from Trader Joe's. And you can add as much or as little as you want. I don't want it to be super chocolatey, so that's gonna be more than enough, especially because I added some collagen. Let me scrape this off the bowl here. This is what it looks like. And now it's time to blend, blend, and blend. I'm holding on, like I said, to the water from the dates. I have here some more almond milk in case I need to add a little bit more liquid, just because I did 6 tablespoons of chia seeds. Last time I only did 4 tablespoons of it. So I'm just going to see what the consistency looks like, and then I'll determine if I want to add more liquid or not. Here we go. I want to show you what the consistency looks like, and you see it looks pretty good. I actually like it because I just skipped that one step of putting it through the chia seeds through the nut grinder. And this seemed to work perfectly. So I decided not to add any more liquid to it. I'm going to leave it like this. As it gets cold, it's going to get more firm. When it's in the refrigerator, I can't even tell you how delicious this batch came out. In my opinion, better than yesterday's. I absolutely love it. And like I said, there's not, as far as the liquid that I put in here was really 2 cups is what I did of the almond milk, and then 4 tablespoons of the chia seeds that I placed in the almond milk and let it sit there for several hours until I was ready, basically. And then I did about 2 cups of dates in water. You've got to let them hang out until they get nice and soft. And then I added, you saw the vanilla. I added a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of salt, the cocoa powder, and the collagen powder. And then I blended everything in, and you can see this thing is just out of this world. And I will say this, if you have a problem going to the restroom, this will help you. Read about the benefits of chia seeds, and you'll be amazed. I was very hesitant to do this because I thought, oh, chia seeds, I don't know if I like that. But it took me a while before I pulled the plug on this, but I'm so glad that I did. And I really do love it. If your child has a gluten, not a gluten, but what is it called? Dairy problems or whatever, and you want to give them pudding, they like chocolate pudding, I'm telling you, this is the way to go. They won't even know the difference. At least you hope they don't. Well, anyway, let me just go ahead and put them in my little vessels, make it all cute, and I'll bring you back. Okay, so that bit yield me 6 of these little dessert thingies. Not a whole lot. So if you want to make it, you see there, I didn't fill this all the way. But if you want to make it more, then you're going to have to increase the amount of chia seeds. I think next time I'll do 8 tablespoons instead. Since I'm new to this, I'm just, winging it and see what works and what comes out good. So, and the consistency. So that's what I'm going to do next time. But it's going to get a little bit more firm in the fridge. So, and you can also cut any fruits that you want on top of it. I was going to do some figs that I harvested earlier this morning, but my husband ate it. So there you go. You can do bananas or whatever fruit of your choice on top. If you give this recipe a try, you will not regret it, and neither will your family.